Happy Thursday and welcome to the venue live. My name is Roger Ramirez and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. Today we're here in the studio with Blood Red Sky, a tribute to you two. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Happy to be here.
It's a pleasure. We have been talking for a few months now, right?
Yes. Finally got us in.
Finally.
That's how busy you've gotten the last few months.
Shit, man.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
That's good. Good problem to have.
It is a good problem to have. I've learned not to sleep. I'm kind of pretty much a zombie all day long.
That's good.
And then for whatever reason, I get this jolt of energy after the bands leave. So then I'm like, what the fuck am I to do, you know? So
I'm kind of the same way, Roger, with the guitar and everything. I'm spend so much time with it.
Right.
I'm a zombie like till the end of the week.
So then I start watching like politics videos, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, this isn't right. What's going
down
on?
the wormhole and you're up till 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like for real. All right, so tell us your names and what you do in the band, please.
My name is Albie. I am the singer. I play a harmonica, and in 2020 I'll probably play a little piano.
Nice.
Gabriel Reese. I play the guitar, do some backing vocals for Albie.
Right.
Which you doing pretty well, man, because
Thank you,
at least they're in tune.
Yeah.
At the very least.
No. They sound good, but I did notice that like they were like right on pitch, man.
Really? Because when we practice at his house, we don't have the the ear pieces and it's whatever, just raw. Well, he's got a small piano he sets up, and
Could you bring the microphone to your mouth?
and sometimes we we never. I just try to do it during rehearsals, so we don't get together one-on-one and try to do it. We just try to, just happens. So
You're just a natural.
yeah. So I'm
Either
glad
that or we're really lazy.
like, coming from you, Roger. It's great to know that we're
No,
in
don't
tune,
fucking
so.
ruin it in the recording now, dude.
I know.
What does this guy know?
I'm gonna start sweating a lot now. I'm like, oh.
Now you're gonna like fuck it up because you're gonna be thinking about it.
So I'm like, thank you, Roger.
So welcome.
My name is Marcus Rivera. I play the bass guitar for Blood Red Sky.
Ooh, a little style right there. This is your radio voice.
Nice.
My name's. Can I talk now? My name's Mike Marsh. I play the drums.
He's using his American accent right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gave
I'm
me-
actually Irish, but got the American accent.
You gave me like 4 different accents when I asked you where the hell you were from.
I got them all.
Oh, it was
Venezuela,
then
Ireland,
from Ireland,
India.
and I believed all of them. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, cool, you're Venezuela.
That's how good I am.
He's like Indiana Jones, just not as cool.
Not as cool. I don't have the hat,
But you have drums, man.
Yeah, Indiana Jones didn't play the drums.
No.
I do.
Yeah, that's why he's never gonna be here.
That's right.
He's probably dead by now.
Han Solo's dead, man.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the tribute, guys. I kind of asked you a little bit about it earlier, but you're not here for me. You're here for the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been together? Who formed? Who decided to do this this tribute, and why? And sorry, that is like a 4-part question.
That's
Who,
okay.
when, why? Okay, yeah.
I think you got them all covered.
Why and how come?
And how come?
Well, me and Marcus, the bass player of Blood Red Sky, we've known each other since junior high school, and we just messed around with instruments and then we formed bands, rock and español bands.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What type? Which?
Well, the music was almost like a U2 Cure Police style. The way it sounded, just the lyrics were in Spanish. So that's because like the Edge, he's my idol, or U2 is just my idol. There's just a phenomenal band.
Like if the Edge and Maná had a baby.
Yeah,
It would be that.
I guess that'd be me.
You
I
would be
guess,
that.
Yeah. So
You're my Edge.
so years went by, and then I hadn't played for a while, and then Marcus.
You rekindled your
we were going to
friendship?
start playing again and rekindled our friendship. Yeah, we rekindled that. Yeah, by the way. We had dinner. And
Keep the spark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dinner.
I let him get cheese on his cheeseburger. Yeah, but so it's funny. Yeah, the cheese. That's the cheese. So, so then it kind of just went, we just kind of.
Covers first. We were trying to do covers, and it kind of didn't work. So we were trying to figure out what to do, and we wanted to do a tribute, but we weren't sure exactly what we wanted to do yet. So I suggested to Gabriel, because of his sound, the sound that he has for his guitar, that we should do U2. So
Cool, man.
that's how it came about.
So half the battle was already there. Like the guitar was kind of in place. We and him started getting together for months. Like every Saturday, we'd come over to my house and we'd sit there and
Have a
go
few
through
beers?
songs. Well, no beers because it
No
was like
beers.
12 o'clock in the afternoon.
But it was a Saturday though.
I didn't give him coffee like here, but I should have. But and so we did it for, I don't know how long we did it for. We did it probably for a good 3 or 4 months, and then I told him, okay, now let's get a drummer involved so we can kind of put it together. So then when I did that, I just went on Facebook. I threw ads out there. It was a couple people maybe answered the ad. Then I was the band mix. I went through band mix trying to find people. I never wanted to be a member because I'm like, oh, you want.
I remember doing all that.
But
shit.
I saw Mike's ad, and I'm like, yeah, let me just hit this guy up and see if he's willing to do it, right? So that's what I did.
So what attracted you to him?
Besides the
hair.
the accent, the Guatemala, which one?
Did he bust like an accent on you?
Yeah. He threw an accent out there, and I was like, whoa.
Exotic.
Yeah, it was exotic country. Where you from, bro? So
I think what attracted him most to me was the fact that my username was my phone number. So so I got a text from him or something, and it said, he said, hey, would you be interested in a U2 tribute? And I thought, you know what? There's not a U2 tribute that I know of. I know a few U2 songs that I play in another cover band. Let's give it a shot. And they came over, and they gave me 5 songs to learn. I already knew 3 of them, so I only had to learn 2 songs.
But you still practice the other ones, right?
Yeah, I still practice the other one. I want to make a good impression. Yeah. And
did really well.
The fact that my house is like 100 miles from theirs, didn't sway him at all.
I think you should get more when we
so
do
you
a
had
gig.
him come out to you.
Yeah.
When we get paid, hey,
Classy
you know what?
move.
When
That's why they keep me around,
we get
because
paid-
I have the rehearsal space. Free rehearsal. That's what it is.
It's a trade-off, you know? So I was like, either we drive across town, use tollways to get to his house, or maybe I should get a little more extra money at the gig.
Yeah.
But since he's got the house, it kind of just evens out now. So
Yeah.
there's no hiccups there.
So
Anyway, yeah. So we did a couple.
I shook hands.
We shook hands. I
Little
was like,
little spit in the hand.
Yeah, I was.
I'm
Really
a hugger,
impressed.
so-
You're a hugger.
Yeah,
I was really impressed
No,
by
I'm just
his ability on the guitar to match the Edge sound. So I liked what I heard. I guess they liked what they heard, and we had a few auditions / rehearsals, and every week we got better and better and better. And they said, "Okay, welcome aboard. Now we just got to find a singer."
Well, I was singing the songs too.
You were-
Wow,
he
I
was
playing
You were
just-
singing the
just to
songs
kind of keep things going. 'Cause,
Okay.
to kind of fill it.
Yeah.
It wasn't perfect.
But
like
you knew you
Mr.
had to
Albee
go.
here,
You knew you had to get a singer.
I knew I had to get a singer.
I wasn't going to do it behind the drum, but and we went through for the next several months we went through several people coming out to audition for our
So
singer.
you made him drive 100 miles.
Yeah.
They really. He's like, yeah.
And then Albie.
They really have to want it, right?
How did we find Albie?
Well, I'll let Albie tell the story. Since
I was already trying to start a cover band or a tribute band, and I had been trying for a few years. And what I learned is that it was hard to do because I came from a originals background. I was always writing my own songs and performing them, so I didn't know the right people.
So do you actually play an instrument? Besides, with a harmonica here?
Yeah,
and
I'm a
little
piano
bit.
player.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So I actually was playing piano for a Prince band that couldn't get off the ground. And I played it in my originals band. But when you ask people who do originals if they want to be in a tribute, they're kind of like, I don't know. And I was on one side of town trying to start an Oasis tribute. Gabe was on another side of town trying to start the same tribute. And if we had known each other, we probably could have done it like that. But I didn't know any of these guys. I didn't even know people who knew these guys. And so it's just dumb luck, really, that one day Gabe and I just crossed paths on Facebook. We're just on the same group, on the same thread one day.
Started sexing each other.
Sort of.
Whoa.
I mean, it became that later, but at first it was just
Oh,
mutual.
I didn't know this was, rated R.
Actually,
venue.
actually,
'Cause they're-
it is a rated R show.
Oh, is it?
All right.
According to YouTube.
Rated
Because we don't-
R
we don't-
and R.
We
Oh,
certainly
okay, the R and
rated
R.
R. Yeah,
got it.
yeah. We
just
certainly we certainly don't qualify for kid friendly.
That's good.
There is the fucking guidelines.
That's
are
why it's
like-
after 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I told all the kids at the school. I told all the kids at the school.
Oh, this guy's a first grade teacher. Good luck finding another job.
Mr. Marsh. Wow.
Report to the principal's office, Mr. Marsh. But anyway, I found out he was looking for a singer, and I was looking for a project, and so he said, come on out. And the day of the audition, I got a little worried because it's way out in the middle of nowhere, part of town I don't know, that's a little sketchy. I don't know these guys.
Me and him drove to his house the same, together, and we were the same way. We walked in, we saw this humongous dude walk up to the door. We're like,
yeah, I was like, "Ooh."
and we're on the, south side of town. We're like,
He's like, come on in.
ooh, yeah.
But I was scared, so before I went, I actually found Gabe's picture and the message. I snapped a photo. I sent it to my wife with the address, saying, this is the guy I'm going to see. This is the
All right,
address.
man. I got a clean background.
Please, if you don't hear from me in 7 hours,
Yeah, these are random
alert the
background check
authorities.
on me.
Something bad happened. But not only that, I was worried, do these guys even know how to play? Because I knew nothing. Am I going to show up? Are they going to be amateurs? Are they going to barely know how to play their instruments?
And there's a lot of those.
Yeah, or do they drink beer for 2 hours and
I
talk about the
could.
Dallas Cowboys and then play for 15 minutes? It's like, are you going to waste my time? I don't know. So it was pretty scary because every band I'd been a part of, I'd either started it or been a founding member or knew at least one person in the band. But this is complete strangers. And it was an experience to walk in there, and I'm just thinking the whole time, because they're auditioning for me too, not just me for them. And Gabe's like,
Well.
all right, let's try Streets. And I'm like, okay, here it goes. And he actually did a good job. And I'm like, ooh, okay.
Woo.
And then
that one off.
And then the bass came in, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then the drums, Mike got on the toms. I'm like, okay.
Which is a very difficult song to play, by the way.
Yeah, according to Marcus, that's hard to play.
Right here. This is this
Nah.
camera, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Very difficult song. So if you see us play it and my hand cramps up or something, you know why.
It's just old age, dehydration.
Yeah, that too.
But it sounded good. And what they didn't tell me, though, is they like playing the live versions of the songs.
Okay.
Yes,
And
yes.
so I'm there singing the album versions, and I'm messing up because they're changing it. I'm like, what are you doing? But they said, oh, we do the live versions. Like, well, thanks for telling me.
Well, live versions are, nobody wants to go out and see like a studio performance or somebody you're singing just like the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's stay home and listen to the album.
Let's make it like a show. So we did a lot of research, or myself did a lot of research on you too, watching videos and
Yeah.
their songs that we're playing on how they arrange those songs.
Yeah, yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, a lot of their songs that they do different in every tour is something different about that song. So that's what we try to get. We try to get something different in the songs. I'll be maybe change up some lyrics in some of the songs, add some lyrics from another song. So the people that the fans that still come out that watch us every time we go play, it's never really the same for them, so they won't get so bored of it. So we try to, go outside the box.
Yeah,
in
of
other
course,
words.
man.
So
And then I wondered, are they going to like me? Because I knew I could do it, but I'm not so arrogant to think that there's someone in town that could do it better. And they said, well, we have some other guys that we scheduled for auditions. And so I'm like,
Classy move.
okay.
we really didn't, but we just
Yeah.
we
We're not
wanted
sure
to be
about
like
this.
we were
Like,
all
you
like
can drive 100 miles
badass and
back.
stuff.
Yeah. And so they actually had me out like 5 or 6 times. Yeah.
It wasn't 5 or 6.
It was a bunch. I'm like, come on, guys. Jeez.
So you're gonna give me the gig?
Yeah.
He's like, because I have other guys that want to.
Yeah, my wife is asking me. I'm like, I'm going to practice, audition. Like, when are they going to let you know? I'm like, I don't know. Hopefully soon.
Once he did that split on the stage, whoever's watching, he does those jump splits. Once he did that, man, forget it. I was like, this is the dude.
Yeah.
Right? So he brought energy in an audition. He would jump and he would move around and that's what I was looking for. Well, actually what we were all looking for is somebody not to just can sing, but also
A little checklist.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little checklist in my
Mojo, check.
One of the things on my
Good looking.
checklist was
Of course, double check.
does he have the hair that Bono has?
I was worried about that too. I'm like, are they gonna care that I have a shaved head?
There was an X. No, but
I mean, there were some guys. Some guys have the look, but not the voice. And some guys don't have either.
no, my what impressed me besides the voice and the
Tight pants.
tight pants and things, besides the physical aspect of it all.
Man,
No, he didn't.
coming on to me.
for the
now.
little-
I didn't
I
sound
never
right.
knew, Mike.
Besides,
Thank you.
you know,
Just let it out, man.
Come on, Mike.
There's a platform. To let it
besides
all
the
out.
stage presence.
Confess.
Is what I'm
This
trying
is
to say.
This is Dr. Phil right here.
Besides the stage presence,
Short for Felipe.
he didn't. What impressed me the most was he didn't need the cheat sheets. Everybody else that came to audition was reading the words week out. Even if we gave them 3 or 4 tries, they were still reading the words to every song. He comes in the first day, he might have to look
He,
at
like,
one
tears them out.
verse.
He's like,
Yeah.
lyrics.
And after that, 5, 10 songs, whatever, he never needed the cheat sheets, and that impressed the hell
Shows
out of
commitment.
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
of
was like,
course.
okay, he's learning the goddamn songs. He's number 1 in my book, so yeah, I was like, all right.
Thanks, Mike. I got
Oh
it.
man. Oh,
Here's the hug.
Look at
Look at everybody. You got to see the Blood Red Sky hug. We normally don't do that, so.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay.
got to see it first.
So all of y'all come from different backgrounds. Before y'all were doing. Okay, so how long have you been together now? Nah,
I joined around March, I think.
Yeah, me and Marcus.
Well,
we
maybe
were-
February, and then they made it official like 6 weeks later in March
Okay.
or something.
Marcus and I were together like a couple months prior to that. Not together as a couple, but
It's okay.
Yeah,
Dude, second breakthrough today.
Mike and
This
I
is the
just
sec-
hugged, dude.
This is the second breakthrough of the day.
I'm already sweating already. I got this thing out of y'all. But we did it for a couple months, and then so we went to his house probably in November around there. So it's been a year with Mike, and it's been going like February, March would be a year with Albie. So
10 months or something.
yeah, so we're still fairly new. We're still learning each other and feeling each other and stuff. like because I can't
Turn-ons and turn-offs. What do we
because
like?
if
what
he
do
was
we
6
don't like?
months in and I tried to put my arm around Albie, he's like, well, wait a minute, man. What's going on here? So,
But now it's all cool. Touching
Well,
is cool.
Cool.
he
Anything
said-
goes.
Yeah, so. He said, just don't touch the head. He said, just don't touch the head. man."
I'm like choking over here, bro. So tell us about your individual styles of music. So before you were doing this, was it all that you listened was U2, or did you have like something else that you would fucking rock it out to?
I'm a rock-solid, casual U2 fan.
Oh, okay.
I like them, I respect them, but they're not my favorite band. I think Gabe is the fanatic.
Yes,
in our
I
group.
am.
So
Yes,
what
I
is your
am.
favorite
I'm-
band?
You can see.
Top 5 ever, all time, is Beatles, The Who, Pearl Jam, The Replacements, Counting Crows.
Replacements.
Cool.
And then I always liked Billy Joel, Ben Folds, because I'm a piano player, so I like
of course.
playing those guys.
Ben Folds is awesome.
Yes, I've seen him a few times. He's
I saw him too at a Dave at a Dave festival. He
awesome.
opened up for
Yeah,
Dave.
He's really good. I had a girlfriend who was a little conservative at the time, and she didn't know he said fuck so much. She was very nervous. She's like, so I'm like, okay.
Boo.
I didn't marry her because she didn't like Ben Folds too much. So.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Wow. Like you said, U2, The Cure, The Police, Oasis. Just my style of music. I didn't like anything too grungy. Now I did like listen to some Metallica, earlier in my junior high days and stuff. But my older brother's the one who introduced me into U2. It was Wide Awake in America was the first album, and when I heard Bad, and after I heard that song Bad, I was caught because that sound of that guitar, it just grabbed me, and ever since then I've been a fan.
Music will do
So-
that, man. Music is powerful.
Yeah, so that's why everything we were writing original music, it would have some edge in there, and then it'd have some chorus, some delays, some flangers from Robert Smith style, some grungy from Oasis style, and kind of try to put it all kind of together. So if you're listening to the original songs, you can sit there and say, oh, they sound like this, or sound like this, or sound like this band, versus just they sound just like a straightforward song. Or you sound like you got different sounds from different bands and just kind of mash them together. So those are like my top 5.
That's cool,
Yeah,
man. That's a good top 5.
Yeah.
For me, it was mainly like Metallica, Motley Crue, Ozzy. And then growing up, I did have U2 CDs. I had a few, but they weren't my number one band, so it's mainly a little more hard rock for me. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's cool, man.
My favorite all times: Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Motley Crue. Love all the early '90s grunge stuff: Alice in Chains, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, stuff like that. But Def Leppard's tops. I never owned a U2 record, CD, tape, nothing. I knew what they played on the radio. I knew I liked what they played on the radio.
You're
But
just
yeah,
all about the
I
money.
just, you know, that's my $3 shirt here.
You don't say it online.
Nah, they know. They know.
That's a reminder.
So you drove. How far is your house from here? Approximately.
With traffic, 3 days.
30 minutes.
Right, on the way, going home will
Buc-ee's.
take me 10 minutes. Going home will take me 10
Yeah, yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
So like 45 south by Hobby Airport over there.
Oh,
So
you're
it's
close.
not far at all. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we
like
had-
Oh,
the
so
We
y'all
had
are
to
the
drive
far ones?
every week.
Oh,
they gotta
y'all are
come
the far
from
ones.
South Dallas over
My
here.
drive
these
was
guys.
like hour 15.
No
coming
way.
over here.
It's okay. We've had people from Dallas here and Austin and San
Yeah.
Antonio. So
I left a 4:45 and I got here like 6:30.
nice,
So,
man.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And what
bad,
were you
but-
rocking it to all the way over here?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had it on Sunny 99.1.
Little
I had to-
Christmas station.
I had to clear my mind because I hear U2 because since we started this, I've just U2 is like every day in my life, and I just kind of take a break when I'm just trying to drive around. But yes,
That's how you practice your harmonies, Michael
I'm
Bublé?
dreaming of a white Christmas. You know, it's maybe we should do a Bublé cover,
You should.
tribute.
Bublé tribute.
I
I'll
don't
be the
think there's
bootleg
one in
guy.
town, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Shit.
I
yeah,
don't
we got
think.
That'd be like a huge fucking band.
yeah.
Unless it's like a Bublé with tracks,
Yeah.
soloist.
You know how to play the piano.
I do.
All right, so you just did Live Aid.
We did. It was a great show.
Tell us
Oh,
about
man,
it.
Live
Who
Aid.
was there?
We had a tribute to Queen, a tribute to Bowie, us, a tribute to Madonna, a tribute to Duran Duran, a tribute to Led Zeppelin. And let me say their names because they'd like that. Von Hindenburg is the tribute to Zeppelin. Into the Groove is the tribute to Madonna.
Yeah.
Radio Duran is a tribute to Duran Duran. We're Blood Red Sky, tribute to U2. Electric Eye is the tribute to David Bowie. Queen Legacy is a tribute to Queen. And that's everybody, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
yep, that was it.
And the whole purpose was the Houston Food Bank lost 1.8 million pounds of food. And they had an ammonia leak. And I did the math because my family had a 20-pound turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That's
20 pounds.
90,000 turkeys.
And I didn't even get a phone call.
90,000 turkeys is the
Invite or
equivalent of what
anything.
they lost.
Damn.
And so we put on this show to help them replenish their supply. We raised around $2,000 for them, which if you do that math, that's a couple hundred turkeys. So it's not 90,000, but every turkey helps. Yeah. So it was all for a good
Well,
cause.
that's an awesome cause. Man.
And we packed the place. We had people from H-Town, of course, but we had San Antonio people come up to us saying they loved it. People came in from Austin and from Corpus, Lake Charles, Dallas. It was just a really great event. And Harold, he's the piano player for Queen Legacy. He was the brainchild.
Yes.
And,
kudos to Harold.
Yeah, he put it all together, and
If
he was
he's
sweating
watching.
bullets until it was over because he was worried if it was really going to take off. But I don't think it could have gone any better. And we're already talking about a sequel just because this first one was so
Well,
successful.
maybe next time I can come and watch ya.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, just
Well,
being part of that. With
Well,
the
I
other
didn't know.
bands.
I don't know any of those bands. Y'all are the first one
Oh,
of that
man.
group of bands.
Okay.
Well,
that-
just being part of that with the bands, the other tribute bands in
Uh-huh.
Houston. I mean, being with these bands that play, they're not just bands. No, these are elite musicians that put a lot of work and effort into this, and to be part of that and to be with them on the same stage is just, to me, is a really, really, really good feeling for me.
and the camaraderie was there with all the
Yeah,
bands.
it's-
Everyone was real professional,
man.
real accommodating.
Right.
Hey, do you need this? Hey, how can I help you with that? And
Yeah.
everyone
so
just killed it musically.
Houston
It was just-
tribute
super awesome,
bands
man.
really rock and come together.
Yeah.
They really do. So
That's awesome. So
Kudos to
where's
everybody
your
out
next
there.
performance at?
Ours is right back at Continental Club. That was where Live Aid was, and we were able to get another gig out of it. So if you liked Live Aid, come to see our show at Continental Club January 4th. That's a Saturday, and we're going to do a whole set there. We have Synchronicity 3, a tribute to the Police, opening up for us.
Yeah, so that'd be a really
Very
good
nice.
show.
So that's a good pairing with U2 and the Police. So
Yeah, I
it's-
love Police.
What about your social media? Where can people find you?
On Facebook, you can go at U2BRS. BRS is in Blood Red Sky. Or you can just type Blood Red Sky. And we're on Instagram. You can just type Blood Red Sky, U2 Tribute. And we have a YouTube page, but we do not have 1,000 subscribers like you do. So we can't assign ourselves.
If you're watching, subscribe now
Thank you guys.
to this.
Yes,
Yeah, 'cause
really
we-
appreciate it,
R&R,
guys. If
yes.
you want to help us out to be able to do this
Yes.
for all types of bands, I'm not saying that I'm not if y'all don't subscribe, you know, but your subscription definitely helps us. It really shows that we get like awesome feedback from y'all. You know, there's a lot of people that can't make it out to the shows, and I think you asked me earlier that if this was gonna be online because some people weren't gonna be able to watch it now. And so, yes, this is what we do. That, you know, once y'all perform, it stays there so people can go back and watch y'all.
Yeah.
That can't go out and see y'all all the time, you know.
Like the out of towns.
The out of town, that have
Yeah.
kids, you know, maybe sick or whatever. And there's a lot of people that get a little taste of y'all online, and then it encourages them to go out
Absolutely.
and see y'all.
Right. Yes.
And so, which is what happens with me here, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's San Antonio. We've got a show in San Antonio scheduled.
Yeah, February 15th.
So hopefully a lot of the San Antonio folks will see
See
this.
us and like us. I hope we won't mess up
Come
when we
on
play
out.
right now.
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
So,
It really is a great service you do here
Oh.
because we always tell people at our shows, go check out some live local music. If you're going on a date, you go to the movies, you go to see a play or a baseball game, just go see some live music instead. Just one time. Just give it a try.
At least
And-
once a month.
Yeah, and sites like this and Houston tribute bands, they're great resources for finding the band for you. Because I'm at work, sometimes I'll tune into your station, and I'll just let it play. And sometimes I'll hear a song I don't like, but then I'll hear one that I do like, and I'll look up the band. It's a great way to find a band that you like, whether it's a tribute, a cover band, an original band, jazz, country, rock and roll. You have everyone
yeah,
here.
man, we do it all here, man.
Yeah, so it's a great way to find a band that you'll get into. And I promise there's a live local band that you would love. And you can see them for $10 or $15. It's a good deal. Sometimes
Yeah,
for
sometimes
free.
for free, man.
Yeah.
So we're going to give a couple of shout-outs. Rosalia Jeanette, she's
Hey.
watching. She sends you fire and hands and a little
All right.
alien.
Is it good fire?
Yeah, it's like,
right.
a hot fire.
That was from Andromeda you had here.
Yeah, it's from Andromeda,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Elise Sanchez Vara.
All right.
She says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Erica Sanchez, hey, guys. And Rosalia again, she's like, I believe it 5 or 6 times. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Oh,
But she believes it. She believed us 5 or 6 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
She believes that I did rehearse it 5 or 6
we've
times.
been here since noon rehearsing all day. Yeah.
Guys, if you're, I want to send a shout out to Kevin Hamlin and Tune Out Cancer Fest, February 21st through the 23rd. Ivan Oropesa and Rock Animal. Every Wednesday we have a Spanish rock concert. Last night we had La Escandalosa, this huge
Oh,
band.
yeah. I saw that. They were good.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they were good.
King Baby Familia, Diego for all the love, man. All the artists that he's booking for us. Severo Brown and Zona Libre and KFPT for they're all sending us artists. Hank Lamb and 90.1 for sending more artists. And we want to send a shout out to Westone Audio, our sponsor for in-ears.
Yes.
Wow.
They
Thank
sent
you.
us 11 pairs for
Nice.
the studio. And auditions. She meant auditions. 5 or 6 auditions.
Yes, it was. It's true. Maybe 6. I don't know.
Now, hey,
Well, the 6th one they said
now
you're
he's
in.
bending the truth a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Rosalia,
just-
thank you for watching. You're awesome. You're always so supportive of the local music. Guys, I know we already said it, but if you see the red subscribe button, click on it right now. It doesn't cost anything. Go and follow the band. Go check them out. They need all the support that they can get. You know, if
every
you
bit of
share this event, every time you share the event, the potential of someone new listening to y'all is amazing. You know,
Right.
that's the power of social media, man.
It is. It's
If you're watching on Twitter, retweet the event. If you're watching on Twitch, because now we're streaming to Twitch, also Twitch it.
I gotta catch up.
What the fuck
man.
you do on Twitch?
Twitch. I don't know. You Twitch.
You Twitch
I don't even know what. I don't even know Twitter. Or, I don't even know Google Calendar. They got all their schedules on Google Calendar, and I'm sitting there
Yeah,
like,
this guy.
I'm like, well, yeah, are we free this day? He goes, well, go to the calendar. I'm like, I don't even bother with the calendar. And so I text Marcus. I said,
Yeah.
how do you do this?
He doesn't
calendar?
even call it email. He calls it a mail. It's like, what's a mail?
Yeah.
Is that a guy? Is that you joining the band?
No.
Yeah, we have to fax him the schedule.
All right,
Yeah,
guys. Well,
that's me,
Blood
that's
Red
me.
Skies in the studio. Let's do this, guys.
Oh,
All right,
I'm nervous.
Let's rock it out. Thank you guys for
Uh-oh.
watching.
Very nervous.
We're gonna take like a minute break. These guys are gonna go to their spots, and we will see you shortly.
Let's do it.
Rock on.
Thank you for watching.